This is shit dream about. Right. I have a quick question for you really quick. And also thanks for clicking on the video. You know when you feel something you can't quite explain? It's almost godlike. It's almost spiritual. It's almost as if you don't know where it's coming from or what it is, but there's something out there or in here that is calling you. It's touching you. One example to best describe it is music. You know, you have your favorite song and feeling it. The headphones are making the music sound just right, or the car is just the sunset on the drive, or even in a cafe and you feel like in a movie. You feel as if you're the star. You feel as if it's all happening for a reason. It feels amazing, right? Why does that happen? Where does that come from? when does it kick in? I just gave a few examples there, but where else would you say? Where else would you say you feel like that? Some might feel it in church. Some might feel it at a time with a loved one. There's so many different scenarios. But that feeling you can't quite explain. It reminds me, and it makes me think of really, one of the elements of the human being. I love to say that the human being is made of 4 elements. If you watched my channel before, you recognize this. The physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual make up the human being we are. The spiritual. That's what we're focusing on here right now, isn't it? Just even saying that word makes me think of many things being connected to a God, Jesus Christ, Allah, Buddha. That's what first comes to mind when I think about spiritual. Next is the opposite side of that, atheist, when you don't believe in anything. So if I'm not mistaken, you believe in yourself, that your ability is enough. But what also comes to my mind about spirituality is it being something we cannot physically touch, see with our 5 human senses. Being hopeful, whether that's pass your grades or being hopeful you'll get that job, or believing that you can achieve your goals and can go through the day in a positive way. That intangible thing is us stepping within our spiritual self. Belief, hope, action. By doing this action, it should yield this result. Despite us not knowing, there's belief and hope that this is possible. The spiritual element. So is that it then? That feeling we can't explain when life feels like a movie. Is that it? Is it just spiritual? Or is there more to it? You know, when I think even deeper, and as we're talking right now, and as we're thinking right now, it's as if there's a reason for spirituality, bro. It's as if there's something there that you need to uncover, that you need to feel and be a part of to discover yourself that bit more. To trust your instincts and trust what you can't see that bit more. And believe and have hope that it's turned out positively. And remove the negative essence. We didn't even touch on that. Spirituality can be negative, right? You could not believe in yourself. You can already say, oh, today's gonna be terrible, I've got to do this and this. Already affirm that. Nothing's even happened, the day hasn't begun. You maybe got out of bed and you already feel terrible. That's okay. But the day hasn't begun, nothing's attained itself or affirmed itself. But you have affirmed it in the spiritual essence that today is going to be X. In that's using your spiritual self. Affirm it in the unknown for it to be negative. So if how about that was to change? Affirm in the unknowns for it to be positive. It takes a bit of hope, it takes a bit of belief, it takes a bit of, some may even say delusion, but if that's what it takes to get what you want and to be how you want to be, isn't it something you'll do? Believing isn't a wish. Being spiritual isn't a wish or I'd love for this to outcome. It's a true belief that it can happen through you, through spiritual with the physical. It's a true belief that it can happen from your actions. That unknown can happen despite me not. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to portray. And I believe that's what you know as well. Even when you watch this video, I feel that, maybe there's something that I'm just not believing enough in myself or in that what I want to make it happen. But you can. I know you can. There's this book I'm reading called Core Transformation. As a coach, I'm constantly learning. And it's about the spring well within. A spring well, what they say in the book, is a well that continuously gives and nurtures a village, the human. And that's what we have within ourselves. We've got a spring well that is there to give us what we need. The thoughts, the feelings, the wants and desires of our life, we are able to give them to ourselves. Now that's a completely different YouTube video, but that's just what I'm trying to portray here and pull out within yourself. I like that. And I hope you like it too. And if you did, share the video with a friend, share the video with a family member, and like it too. Why not, hey? And if you're new, subscribe. I'd love to join the family. I've got 2 videos right here for you to enjoy, and keep watching. Thank you for watching once more. I'll see you next week.
Do you sometimes get tired of your daily routine? Does it sometimes feel like you're living the same day over and over again? Also, question, do you like dogs?